ships is actually probably going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not there yet, but at least there's asteroid fields nearby. In fact, I'm going to have it sit in your planetary defense grid because I don't think you're afraid of that, and that means it opens us up for and the several 0 markers. And let's make this one be that type, and this one be that type. And now these 4 ships have been completed defleeticized. Technically, I did this before movement, but I haven't actually moved anything except for going those ways because I did the remote view thing. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, nope, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just send that one ship this way. I think I just want him to sit on that big planet and defend it. I don't know that I trust you guys. This one has not yet moved. And he's going to also move over here because that's another tactical, useful thing. All right, I am done with my movement. Now let's lock in our growth actions.
Pan the camera down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it.
VLC media.
Correct.
Okay, so we're back live. I'm working through this on different software. I'm hoping that this one won't crash on you guys. If it does, please let me know. Okay, whose turn is it and what are we doing?
We are selecting growth actions for this turn.
Growth actions for this turn. But we moved already. Didn't we already move?
Yes, we have.
So couldn't he and I trade?
Trade. Josh,
Oh,
here's
growth.
the player aid.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay, but there's the player aid.
Well, I've been busy.
You're really excited about trade.
Because we didn't do it last time at all.
And you're the trade dude.
Right. No, I'm the tech dude. He's the trade dude.
No, you're the tech. He's the tech dude. You're the trade dude.
Oh, well, fine. I'll trade.
You trade for tech. He makes the tech fast.
Okay, so I am going to.
They'd like the camera pan down if possible.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Can let us know if you need it more down. I tried to get it more now.
He's not kidding. I really am glowing because that window is like right
glowing,
in my face.
Radiating.
You look great, Joe.
Thanks.
How far along are you?
Wow.
Jordan.
Wow.
Well, I'm actually pretty far along in this population track. Thanks for noticing.
You are currently making 1 population, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow. I got nothing. Let's see.
And I am in a location with Jordan's people, so all I need to do is get a tech he wants.
I'll do that.
Technically, I already have
I'll
a
do
tech you want.
I sure want that.
And in fact, if you you can only trade with 1 person on a turn. Josh can trade with both of us, but only if we trade with him. All right, we good?
Yep.
Then let's reveal all of our growth actions. I have revealed 3, so I have to lose 3 points. All right.
Slightly more down, slightly to the right.
I am jumping turn order rank on you a little bit.
Let me know if that's good.
Josh, you may increase your spirituality and take over a star.
And I'm taking over this star.
That is 3 population discs for you. Quite solid. And I guess that's it for Josh's thing.
Yeah.
He's done his tech and his stuff, so it's me.
He says.
And the first thing I need to do in this order of operations is attack my stars. Since I am the Galactic Confederation, I can take over both of these allied worlds at the same time and keep my population devastation train rolling. This is going real good for me. But that's why I invested in that spirituality early to find out which worlds not to go to and then send out a whole bunch of scout ships. This is also going to be real good because that's 5 of the advanced worlds that I have colonized for the 10 in-game points. Mm-hmm. Jordan has 1. Josh has 2. I don't actually think there's enough on the board for anyone to beat me on that.
Might as well just stop then.
So then this one Ooh, that is nice. I get a +1 military for free, which gives me an advanced fleet tactic. I
There
would
we go.
like an advanced
Sorry about
fleet
that. I'm trying here.
tactic of doubling my ability in the assault fleet. Actually, let's double the counter assault. I feel like if someone's going to attack me, it's going to be them, not me. Because I'm good and it's going well. I don't really have a reason to do that. All right, so that one is gone. Now the other one there, let's look up what it did. The Ancient Pyramids, I get 1 additional remote view per round, which I can use on any fleet, regardless of spirituality, or just the normal look at a world anywhere thing. I also get 1 bonus population here whenever I grow population. I can only do 1 bonus on that world total. I can't use genetics and that, but that's really nice.
Okay. So we got your logos back up.
That
And
stays. That stays.
We are moving and doing
I have
some
achieved my grow star. Now I'm going to do population
different
growth.
things here.
This one is 1, 2, 3 away, so it's at its maximum. 1, 2, 3 away, so it's at its maximum. It looks like everything's at its natural maximum. So I'm going to get to put 1 onto the Ancient Pyramids because it says 2. And I'm going to be able to put out 1 additional somewhere, and I'd like it to be in my center of power back here. So that's my grow population action. Now I'm going to do the ships, and I naturally make 7 ships. +1, 2, because I've sent ships out into these asteroid fields. I get to put out 9 more ships.
They were putting out like 20 ships yesterday. It was crazy. And me, I had like 2 ships total. I mean, and I still, point wise, I still won the game. I don't know how I did it. I really
did I put here?
have no comprehension of how I won yesterday. Joe was attacking a bunch. He may have burned.
Yeah, it's a case of like, did you win or did you?
Well, there was also the point thing because we were doing the points wrong, right?
We definitely did the points wrong. We were doing each round
Right.
was one thing. It's everything per round in that era.
Right.
I'm just going to put all of the rest of these out in the middle. I also have the highest military tech at the current. So, oh wait, no, I don't because it's Jordan's turn.
That's right. Okay, so I guess I'll just go and start by researching.
Did you do the camera thing they were asking for?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
I think I have
Military.
it perfect now.
And I get an advanced
That looks pretty good to me. What do you
fleet
think?
tactic.
Sure. I can see stuff on that board. Kind of. I can see there's a lot of yellow stacks that are tall.
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
I need to get my dark guy moving faster, so he has +2 range now.
Very nice.
And then
Camera's good now.
I'm growing.
Imagine.
So this one is what, 1? No, it's fine. So that one grows.
Once.
That one grows.
Yep. The one
This
down
one
there
grows.
grows.
This one grows.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Then I have 2 bonus, and I can do 1 per.
Per location that you
Location.
want. And you definitely want a 5 because that'll get you a bonus action every turn for 3 points.
Yes. And the ability to build ships. Well, that's at 4. Never mind. Why not do that? Sure. I don't really have very many other places to put it.
Okay.
Trade.
And now trade can happen between potentially all of us. Jordan, I can give you a spirituality level for a military tech or a genetics, your choice, or a robotics. I'll actually take any of them.
So if you and I trade,
Then you can't trade with
then
me.
I can't trade with him.
Or I can trade with you. Whatever you want.
I want. You want to do spirituality for robotics?
Sure.
And so it be.
Joe, what would you like?
I'm not in contact with you and only you.
You don't need to be in contact with
Oh,
me.
absolutely. You're awesome. So based on what you've got and what I'm currently doing, what do I have to offer you? I have a military to offer you.
Military or propulsion?
That'll just be it. 'Cause
Oh, no.
we're on the same propulsion.
Same propulsion. So you have military, and I'll give
For
you
+1
robotics.
ship to get you military advanced tactics, I'm good.
I'll give you robotics.
I'm good. I don't need to make you militarily strong.
Why not, Joe?
Because that's the only thing that scares me right now.
What, me being militarily strong?
Coming after me with it, yes.
Why, Joe? I'm
really
the nicest player ever.
I'm just going to let my growth roll for itself.
Each player can only do
Galaxy.
one trade per round.
But yours is special.
May do one. Well, mine says that I can do instead of just one per round because I'm ICC. Is that incorrect, Magent?
ICC can trade with each player one time per round.
I understand, but this is also
I can only
prototype,
trade once, so I can't trade with Jordan and you, even though you have a thing. But you can trade with both of us if I agree.
I understand, but this is a prototype, so they may have changed things.
No, we're good.
Well, he's. Oh, right. You're okay. I'm an exception. Very good. Thank you, Magent.
And sadly, I'm refusing to let you take full advantage of your special ability.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be able to block me next round.
Cannot be blocked.
Oh,
me.
You can force me to trade with you?
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
It's actually very nice.
That's
By the
right.
way, you are permanently locked into light once you do that. Just so you know.
That's okay.
But continue. Let's take our we've done trade, so score. No one is evil, no one is at war, no one has killed anyone's population, and no one has any battles. So that is the end of that. I've already paid my 3 for my extra growth action.
So Joe does not know if he likes that I can force him to trade in future rounds.
I don't, because you can just keep taking my military tech and try to keep up with me, and that was sort of the game plan here, Josh.
Sorry, my game plan differs from yours, sir.
Your game plan is not to just roll over? Because you can roll over. I'm okay with it. All right, we're to the move combat, so Josh is up first on that. He does have a death ray, but is not at war, so...
Yeah, I can't declare war, so that's going to be a problem if I need to conquer something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Problems are problems. And since I have 2 centers of 5 population, it looks like I can actually buy 2 bonus growth actions this turn. I'm starting to plan ahead already.
Over here. And let's see what else we have. I'm going to... One, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if he's checked that one out yet or not.
I actually don't know if I have either.
No.
So I can't even pretend.
I did that one last time, so that's a bunch of malarkey.
I mean, you've colonized both of your barren ones.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely had 1 allied, so there's 1 allied and 2 primitive left in that system.
I'm done moving.
If there's actually, it looks like there's an extra star in there. Then there's 1 extra baron in that system that has nothing. All right.
It's somebody else's movement.
Yep.
It's my movement, I guess. So I know I want to take 1 up here. I'm kind of doing these a little out of order for my create fleet steps. I'm going to take the Stargate and fly this way. I'm going to take 1 of these ships on its own little journey over to here. I mostly like the idea of just folding these 5 guys in to this big fleet. So I'm going to fold those 5 into this big fleet. Whatever was already in there. There's all 4 of my 0 tokens on the field somewhere, so they don't really know how I split them. They just know I'm scary-ish. What else did I want to do? I'm not
Hi, Katie Randall. Hi, Ann Mart.
So I'm going to go that way.
Sorry, that camera for Facebook is not super exciting. It's only Joe's face.
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
I am very, very sorry to everyone that then has to look at my face.
I do apologize.
Oh, yes, this is also
However, if you'd like to see the game table as well, you can get on YouTube.
One of the 3 best faces in the room for sure.
Broadcasting.
One of the 3 best faces. Thanks, Jordan.
I don't know. That might be an overestimation, really.
Are there any other faces in here?
So
I mean, there's a bunch of board games up here.
Oh,
essentially
Top 20
2
then.
remote views.
Top 20 easily.
So I am curious what Josh is about to get. Just cause. Haven't moved this one yet. Is it even impossible for me to get there? This one came from here, so it's done its movement and it needed the Stargate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, there's no way I'm getting in there first.
So for those of
I'm
you
just
that are
going to leave
watching,
everything exactly how it is.
Joe is
My
really trying
movement,
to take over the world.
my
and I'm
other remote
getting
view,
ready to
I'm gonna,
trade him to death.
Actually, I think you've been there and you weren't happy. I'll look at this one.
Because
So that's the secret. I'm always unhappy.
and we have an unhappy person over here.
The
And-
Hulk, apparently. And then I'm good.
Smash.
Go right ahead, Jordan.
All right. So
So Jordan's working on some
1,
movement,
2, 3,
and
4,
now we are working on
5,
our other stuff.
6, 7.
Imagine,
Okay,
since you're watching, can you confirm that I can buy 2 bonus actions since I have several different worlds of population 5 besides my start world?
Imagine he's asking if he can buy what?
If I'm allowed to buy 2 additional growth actions for 6 points, which is going to
He's
stick me
asking
in
if he can
negatives.
buy 2 additional actions for 6 points. Is that correct?
Cool.
I'm good.
I thought that's how that worked. I knew I could do it at least once, but this is the first time I've had this much population stacked up.
So far, the answer is yes, and he's typing.
That's good. And it'll be by the time we do the revealing growth stuff. Once you're done, I guess I should do this
I'm
thing.
done with growth. Or, I'm done with movement.
Yes,
Can we
you
drop
buy-
negative points?
You can buy 1 for every star with 5 population.
Okay. Very good. It's expensive.
He says it's expensive. It
But-
might possibly hurt his end game plans.
Hopefully it works out anyway.
I forgot I need to look at this. And I do get a free look. I guess I'll look at what you're getting. All right. Now we all know.
Now we all know.
And they do say knowing is half the battle.
So that means that if you didn't know what those other things were, you know what it is now
I sure
by
do.
elimination.
I sure do. I actually do know what they all are. But I'm in Green's kitchen right now. so I
Matthew's
don't really care
typing
about that anymore.
again.
Let me get.
There's 4 of the 6 growth actions. Josh is going to be sick.
Can we drop negative points?
Do what?
Can we drop
Yeah,
negative
absolutely.
points?
I've got negative 50 point tokens over here so that we can like set ourselves at 47 and
Okay.
minus 50 is actually minus 3.
Okay.
Totally happens.
Great.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's actually a really funny way to do it. Instead of just pretending this is a negative scale, you actually are 47 minus 50. That's really well done. It's better than most of the ways that we try to make negative scales.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's not worth it.
Imagine, yes, you can go negative points.
Hands will.
And apparently he will.
I'll try to make up for it someday, but let's be honest, nah.
Okay, done.
Okay. So now we're to the reveal step.
Mhm.
The square one is the most important reveal. Since I'm revealing 4 growth actions, I have to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're
I'm
winning.
at 46 points minus 50. All right. Now, the really important one here is right away, the second thing that happens is I did have a switch alignment. I am becoming STS. So I keep up to 3 population when I conquer a star. I honestly don't know that that's going to be too important until I kill your guys' stars.
Why would you do that, Joe?
I don't know,
Is this a
because
4X
this is
game or
the era of darkness and I'm running out of places to expand. Then the next thing, since I have switched to being number 1, no, we're not at war yet, Josh. Don't get excited. No one else had anything.
that was-
Jordan also is then going to switch. So you're going straight from first to last with nothing you could do about it.
The old Ricky Bobby.
I've got 2 Conquer Star actions to use.
Ricky
I
Bobby.
didn't even look at what this is and its bonus, but there's no reason for me not to do this.
We,
I have a
the
ship
fans
here.
of Jordan,
I am subjugating
are
them.
sad that it will ruin his
So
plans.
I get
This is a
2
different Jordan, Matthew,
populations.
sadly. That Jordan's in the UK. This Jordan is
and
just Columbus
Ooh,
Jordan.
Super
And I have no
Stargate.
fans.
Or just Jordan. As
I
it
guess
were.
I did know that was a Super Stargate. I just forgot about it. The other one I'm going to conquer, since I get no additional bonuses, except for now that I'm a Galactic Empire. I want to enslave the entire galaxy.
Neat.
Check. Working on it. Looks like this one's pretty far from any other inhabited stars. It'll grow pretty well, so I'll flip this one, getting 2 population there as well.
Yeah, you're definitely getting more population out than you did yesterday.
I realized when you beat me after all of the many small points that I collected that it's really just a population game. And all the other things are the icing on the cake to get you going that way. So that was both of my star actions. Now I have gain ships, and I'm gaining 8 ships for my population track. No robotics because I refuse to trade like a fool. But I have 1, 2, 3 asteroid belts. So I'm going to make 11 more ships. I'm putting them out as chips because I don't want to deal with the small change here and there. I'm going to put 4 of them here. They're not yet folded into that fleet until next turn, but they will be soon. I can...
Oh, that was a slick move, Matthew. I'm very proud of you.
Got 7 left.
He named you Just Jordan with the U.S. being capitalized.
Put 5 there.
Beautiful.
So I've got 2 more ships to
You're on
deploy.
Facebook right here saying that. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Actually, if I identify with the country, it's probably more just the country Jordan, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Family?
No, it's just a terrible country.
Very good. I see we're very politically neutral here.
I don't even know where to put these ships. So let's put them here. And I'm actually not going to be able to fold them into a fleet, so I'm going to put 2 actual ships out there. But the other ones will all get folded into a fleet on my next movement phase.
He's so confident that he's showing us exactly what he's folding into his fleets.
Well, I mean, I have to. They were originally going to be 5 of these sitting out here, and then they just fold into the fleet.
You're not component limited.
No, not at all. This is just going to be easier for me. That's it for my growth actions.
Fair enough.
All 4 of them.
So I'm getting a little gray boy. And then I'm growing.
Oh, really? I thought that I checked all of them. That's so.
No, you did not.
You left 1 behind.
I'm in your kitchen.
Which there were always 2 of each type in each system.
Oh, I didn't know.
I know I did the setup kind of fast, and you never pay attention to rules during setup. But that was part of setup, Josh, was 2 of each type in system. If it had 8 planets, some of these boards, like Jordan started with 8 planets, there's 1 extra uninhabited world in there.
In all fairness, for my general distaste of listening to rules, I generally do okay.
You do fine, Josh. You just... I have to tell you how to listen. I literally have to tell you how to beat me in the middle of the game. It's like, oh, I can do that. Or, oh, Josh, I'm going to desperate you. No, you can't do that, Josh. Oh. Can I do this?
Here's when you can.
Yes, you can. What about that? How would I use this, Joe? Well, if you did this, it would be bad for me. Oh, I'm going to do that then.
That sounds great. It sounds delightful.
Am I really the one losing to you, or is it me beating myself? Oh my gosh, we just said it again.
I'm staying out of this
I
conversation,
said nothing.
Joe.
It's not beating, it's service.
Oh, you guys got to stop.
That's so bad.
Okay.
It's really funny. It is...
I'm done.
Jordan's done, so is you.
Movement or what?
No, these things.
Okay,
so you're gaining your tech and your spirituality. And you're gaining another advanced world, putting you 3 to my 5. I'm pretty sure, because there's 2, 2, 2, and at most 3. There's 6, 9 possible, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's every advanced world, for sure.
Very good. So now it is somebody else's turn to do something. No, we're in the next phase.
So we're to the trade phase. Which Josh now gets to trade with potentially both of us, and we can't refuse.
I would love spirituality.
Josh, would you like... I think he gets to even set the terms,
Yes,
I
do.
So I assume you're going to take my military, then his military, in that order. Or his genetics.
I think I'm going to take his genetics.
Okay. And what are you giving him?
I am going to give him...
Like it's spirituality is the only thing he can gain?
Yes.
Yes.
That's all I want anyway.
That's all you get.
So spirituality for you. And what about me, Josh? You can take my military or my military, and you can give me genetics or spirituality.
I'm going to give you spirituality and take your military.
Okay. Now you get to upgrade one of your fleets to the advanced mode. Also, by the way, Jordan, you've already done that. You just haven't. Oh, you did.
I got one.
You did. I forgot you made the D really fast.
Everyone
fast.
always forgets that.
I mean, it's actually really effective. Speed is good. Expanding, sort of a thing in 4X. At least a fourth of it.
Speed and expanding. Got it.
I'm all about the exploit.
Clearly.
Which is actually always my thing in 4X. Ooh, Josh is now going for bonus points for combat.
I don't know if I am or not.
All right. So we're at the end of the round, so we score.
Oh, no, we're not at war. Damn it.
Yeah, it won't do you much good till you can fight someone. I'm not declaring war on you, for the record.
And I'm not declaring war because I literally can't.
That's horrible.
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Sorry
Like,
about
you guys can only declare war if you're in the same place as me as I try to conquer a planet.
Fine, I'll go further.
I'm the
You
Gandhi
guys
of this
looking at
universe.
Twitch chat? No, Steve, I cannot see Twitch at all. You can respond on Twitch chat as a representative of Meeple Gamers.
Telling them how silly we are. Or
Tell
you could just copy paste and give us some stuff.
Yeah, if you copy paste into this chat, I can respond via voice, Steve. What's Twitch chat saying? That this is horrible because it's not digital?
Where are we? Thanks, Josh. That's a nice slam on Twitch.
Are we?
We're on the score
Hardly
phase. That's
anybody
what
does
we're
any
about to do.
board
So
games on
I
Twitch.
am STS. I do get 1 point, but I have not declared war, even though I had the opportunity to. I don't want to give you guys points too. It's
Fine.
not really worth it to me at this moment until it's worth it to me. And we go right into.
Twitch comment, I have a bunch of people responding right now.
I'm not surprised.
Why is no one STS? Joe is STS.
I am STS now
He did.
because
Joe is STS.
the main reason I'm STS is we have the Galactic goal of discovery, and the only person who can get these primitive worlds is the STS player. I locked down the advanced thing, the ally worlds, because my Galactic Confederation was super
Yellow is
efficient at it.
STS.
And now I switched in that last phase, costing me 3 points, but I can go to town on it. All right. Round 5 of 8.
Mhm.
I guess that begins with me. I should probably do that. So I've got a world
I also
here.
don't understand.
I've
You
got a
think you can
world
force
there.
someone to trade? What do you mean I can't? That's what it says on the
Your
board.
trade tech cannot be blocked with 4 thing, and I didn't double check how that was.
Trade tech without contact, and I can't be blocked. I'm watching through Twitch on my phone. When I jump over there, I lose the stream. Was checking to see if you could see what I'm saying. No, I can't see anything on Twitch right now. It's either
I'm not going
keep
to
this
build more
live
ships.
or
I've got lots
not.
of ships.
um,
There's 4.
so the player board says that trade cannot be blocked if I'm at level 5 on the spirituality track. Am I incorrect in reading it that way? Is there a different way
I
to
can hand
interpret
you the
that?
rule book, and it'll give you the exact interpretation.
Yeah, we have magic right here.
Oh, then that's also probably a pretty good source of information. I have that extreme feeling.
Yeah.
Extreme
I
feeling.
really think I might split one of those ships off. So I'm actually going to swap that 5 with a 4 before I fold it in. And I am going to put out one little bitty scout ship that can go where I please. And now that 4 is part of whatever my big middle of the world defense thing is.
Yeah, it's so easy to knock all these things over right now. I'm
Tiny bit.
hoping they have a solution for that.
Where does my little scout ship wish to go? I'm also going to go this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, because then I'll get more movement next time.
Oh, cannot be blocked
By, like, ships at war.
on my world. Like, you know how you do the screening thing?
You're saying I can't block your population benefit for building ships, and I can't
Right.
at all?
Right.
And I can't block you from taking actions either? Okay.
That's what it sounds like. Because that's the only other thing.
Because that would get some weird combinations where I'm on your world, we're at war, I'm blocking you, but you go before me in turn order and you build ships, and now I was about to conquer your star, and now suddenly there are ships here blocking me from conquering your star, but we're never supposed to have ships of the same kind at war at the same spot because we would have already had to fight.
That sounds really
It's
sad.
really
for you.
weird. I'm just wondering how that interaction works.
Josh cannot be blocked at all. Yes, Josh cannot be blocked anywhere, anytime.
Okay.
Take it.
Well, we'll still accept the whole trade thing just because.
Well, would either of you have said
Actually,
no?
I would have because
No.
spirituality is worth nothing to me at this point. So you would not have the military yet. I would say no. If you'd have given me genetics, I can offer you that. We'll go back and say, if you want the military, I will take it for genetics. It's another way for me to get more discs down. Do you want to let me have that opportunity to put more discs down?
No, I do not.
Okay,
Smart man.
understandable. Let's go.
You know,
1,
imagine
2,
I kind of like
3,
the way
4.
it does the trades better than the blocking of the world. That's kind of fantastic.
All right, so my spirituality's back down. Your combat.
I want some spirituality.
Oh, okay. There. Take it.
I'm done with movement, guys. Jordan, you can have at it, sir.
Fine. I really should have been thinking about this.
There's no problem on
Oh,
this
yeah.
planet.
Or I should have just let you move because we weren't bumping into each other.
True. All right. Well, I have 2 spirituality, so I get to peek at 2 things, correct?
You do.
Oh, I didn't know that's what that was for. Cool.
Well, I mean, you just sort of stumbled around enough that you didn't really care. But yeah, the spirituality was how I was getting to all my allied planets as fast as possible because I invested in on turn 1 just to figure out where to go
Solid.
and then send little scout ships other places.
I did it with propulsion.
You did it with propulsion.
My D's been flying all over the place.
This is the worst bachelor party ever.
Got nothing.
I'm going to go next door. And oh, wait, I can create fleets, correct? Or create ships? No, I can't. I don't have ships.
You can create and do fleet things where you have a world. Ships can disband or gain fleet bonuses anywhere you have a world. So if you have ships on a world that you own,
Which
you
I
can
don't.
do. You can even swap a fleet from one side to another as long as you own both worlds. Just by disbanding one, disbanding the other, and then building 2 new ones, they can essentially flip fleet markers if you wanted them redistributed some different way.
I might be missing, so making ships is a growth action, correct?
It sure is.
Okay, now I got it. All right, then.
You can disband anywhere. You can create swap only at your home worlds.
Yes.
Your own worlds.
Yeah, your own worlds. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, is if I'm on 2 different worlds that I control, I can disband both the fleets, get my fleet markers back into my supply, and then redistribute my fleet markers to ships on worlds I control.
Is that correct, Imagine?
Effectively, it's actually an example in the book too, showing hey, I disbanded this one, and then ultimately my A and my C flipped, so you didn't know where they were or weren't sure if I flipped them.
Mhm.
Yes, you are
It's
correct.
actually a really cool part of that is this hidden information thing. It becomes really cool in the end game of struggling to take back control from a runaway leader.
Whose turn is it?
I'm done with movement.
So
Okay.
yours now.
Oh, I guess I should move.
If you want.
Did I have people over here that you killed? Oh no, it was this.
You have one guy there, but your other one went this direction that you had used in there.
Oh, he's over there.
Oh, that's right. He actually went through this wormhole, didn't he? He went way over there.
Mm-hmm.
When can I do the spirituality? Anytime?
During your movement phase, you can, with spirituality up there, look at 4 different things on the board, which can be fleet, planet, or advanced tech thing.
Definitely going there. That's in that planet there.
Did Pete?
I already
He
did.
did.
You did.
I know some of Josh's plan now.
I'm done. I think you know all my plan, Joe.
I do now.
I'm a little bit, the word is the thing you can see through. Transparent. Yes. Yes.
Okay, Casper.
I am friendly. Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Are you good to go?
Yep.
Who's talking, by the way? Is there like a ghost in here?
Possibly.
Yes.
So I've got all of mine. I'm going to do one bonus growth, one bonus growth thing. You are as well? You have a fifth thing?
Yeah, my main planet.
Your main planet does not count.
Why not?
Because it specifically says gain additional growth for each 5 size, not including homeworld.
That's disgusting.
Which we'd have been doing that from the start if we were allowed to.
That's dumb.
Well, take it up with the creator, not
Space
me.
is dumb.
Jordan, at least,
Dumb
is
space.
earning these things.
Yes.
So I'm losing 3.
Imagine he's getting ready to yell at me.
And blue is
Josh
also
cannot switch to the
losing
dark side
3.
because he's spirituality 5.
Yep. So him going to that world over there was probably kind of pointless.
I.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Oh no, I can
That's
do that.
not the
So
thing.
anyway.
This is still, you go with
That's
those.
fine.
Those particular ones, just that third action you tried to sneak in there wasn't a good one. Oh yeah, I'm doing growth and conquer some things, and I want to be last in turn order. So it actually worked because Jordan swapped with me.
Mm.
Oh wait,
It
no,
would be
I swapped with you, and
first.
then you couldn't, and
then I
then
just
it
don't.
doesn't. And as long as Josh didn't do anything, I didn't become last. I wanted to.
All right. So that's a Bisky boy, and then that's the same thing.
You're gonna get that 10-point bonus,
Yeah,
sir.
that's what I'm going for there.
You're gonna have it.
And I'm making ships. So I'm making 7 plus 1, 8, correct?
7
Plus
from
1
your
for
board,
robotics.
plus 1 for robotics, and I thought you moved it off of there.
Yeah, I don't care about that anymore.
Okay, then just 7.
Yes. So let's do.
The word we said. We're on round 5 of 8. We're good.
Cool.
8 there.
Okay, that's some stuff, Jordan.
Yeah, that's right.
And then for me, I get to take over some worlds. I think it behooves me to do this one since I'm about to do growth. That'll put out 2, which is its maximum. Oh well, doesn't really matter much. I just want to make sure I have that bonus on lock. And the other one, do I want to do? I'll do. Well, this one over here.
Hey Jordan.
Another 2.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
You are unable to declare war on people.
that's correct.
I, however, am able to declare war on people. I would very much like.
He is unable to declare war ever unless he's blocking an evil action like killing a primitive or an allied civilization.
Can you turn evil?
Jordan can
I guess.
If you turn evil, I can attack you.
My
attack him.
Yeah, why not?
Do you
I am
agree?
evil. I am about to attack you.
Yes, but I don't want to help you.
Oh,
If you turn evil, I can then declare war on you, and you are
only if you block something he's doing that is aggressively evil. Like only if he's trying to take over a world that is primitive and you are also there. Then you can declare war to try to protect those people and block his action.
Does it have to be primitive?
It has to be primitive or allied, and all the allied are gone.
Okay, so
That is the only way you as
could
an
do
STO
this.
will be able to declare war.
and it'll only cost you 2 planets elsewhere. Are you allowed to trade in this game?
You can say whatever you want. You don't have to stick to it.
No, I want to know if you have to stick to it.
You do
Can
not
I-
have to stick to it. It's
Can
a
I force
non-binding
Jordan
thing.
to stick to
And
a
then
trade?
My growth action
An
is
evil
anything
trade?
actually below its population
I
limit.
feel my consent being
This one
removed.
might be. 1, 2,
And I don't
3.
like it.
Yep, this one can go up to 3.
the Greys are very
2,
nervous
1,
about this
2.
new thing.
Yeah,
Then I get 1 bonus
we're
disc.
approaching
here.
Space Gandhi with a trade that he doesn't appreciate.
And-
Space Gandhi.
1 additional bonus scroll.
Turn the other
whenever
cheek.
I
No, you cannot have force trade.
What's hilarious is like these guys don't have cheeks at all. I can't even turn the other cheek.
Well, I mean, it's kind of an eye cheek.
I'll do it there so I have
The top of
another
his head is a
deploy
cheek.
zone.
They're inverse cheeks.
Okay, that is all 3 of my growth actions.
I don't think that means
Or
what you
just-
think it means, sir.
No, it doesn't.
It's like the Robin Hood thing. Turn the other one.
Okay,
The only way you'll find
My
out is
turn?
if I continue to service others.
that goes up. I'm now populating.
Now you're Space Gandhi.
Now I populate a lot.
Oh, I did make a mistake. I should have blown up your thing before your population ascended,
And
but that's okay.
I have 2 + 5, correct?
I also am spatial. I own 10 stars, so I get 11 points.
Is that correct? 2 +
Say-
5?
2 + 5 is what?
Is
7?
that my 2 + 5?
2 + 5, yes.
Right. Okay.
Unless you're on an
Well,
asteroid.
we're using the 2. You're 1 for
Yes.
robotics. This is gaining growth.
That's what
this
I'm
is
doing.
growth. Your growth has nothing to do with 5 then.
Oh, then
So
what's
now
the
we
other one?
check every world that has population. So this one is below its growth limit. It grows 1 naturally.
Okay.
This world over here
Is below.
is 3, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So it gets to grow 1 naturally. This one is 3 away from everything, it looks like. So it grows 1 naturally. This one grows 1 naturally. This one's too close to other inhabited star systems. The one in the back's too close to Jordan's inhabited star system since he did that one now.
Mhm.
But now, because of your genetics, you get to put out 2 bonus discs not on the same planet. A 5 would let you buy extra actions. So that one is relatively incentivized. Nope, don't want it. Oh, okay.
Yes, 1.
Did want it, didn't put it there. Got it.
Don't count distance through wormholes.
That seems to be exactly different from what the rulebook said. However, it's still 1,
It's
2,
still 4.
3, 4, and I was like 99% certain it said that. But that's fine. I can do that.
I thought the nebulous counted as 2 distance.
They're 2 movement points to enter, but they're still just a distance on the map.
Very good.
It's not trade distance, it's physical proximity. That appears to be everything with this growth action. So end of the round, I gain a point for being STS. I'm still not at war with anyone. I haven't blown up anyone's population yet. So next round will be my one and only opportunity to do so. Oh well. Movement, Jordan.
Let's see. I guess I can create fleets, yes. Let's make a big boy over here.
I wonder if I'm going to have to hook up my desktop for this.
That would be annoying, but as long as it's stable, then all is well.
No, the desktop is stable. It
3,
just, I can't
4.
use it very much because it's got a old power supply that's like runs as much as a refrigerator.
So,
Yes, sir.
how do you want to go to war with me?
So
So
way
in
that
order
you
to go
guys-
to war, you have to change your alignment.
Sure.
Then you have to come into here and try to take this over because I'm there.
that
And-
must be a primitive world.
I think it is. I mean, I can look at it because I was allowed to.
I can look at it too.
Um,
Well, let's do that then.
and then once that happens, then you and I are at war, which means you can get war points.
For the stream.
For 1 round.
Yeah, I know.
I'm,
It's really de-incentivized right now, but I think it should be fine. Oh, did we trade at the end of that last round?
no, we have not.
Did we want to?
And I do.
With
I
me?
think.
I'm out.
I mean, you're out.
I'm not trading. I have no incentive. to
Imagine,
trade.
I think I should be able to force him to trade. Can you change the rules for me right now? Let's see. So,
I mean, I'll take that
Now, if
extra
you conquer my
spirituality.
worlds
or liberate them,
what do you
you'll
have
get
that I want? Is
Military?
that all you have?
Yeah, that's all I have that you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
He is not responding to my request to change the rules for trade.
Rude.
Understandable.
There's nothing left to.
Now he responds, sorry, no.
Not just for you, Josh.
Sorry, not sorry.
We need more reasons.
I think that's the thing. I'd prefer my trade not to be blockable than my planets.
I think there's maybe a civilization in the game that has an ability like that they can. Oh yeah, when they're evil, they can force someone to trade with them, and it can't be blocked when they're on the STS. That's literally a player power
I
on one
wonder
of
if
these
that's just the other
civilizations.
side.
It's nope, it's a different civilization. But there definitely was one. I'm pretty positive that I read. They looked potentially cool. All right, so Jordan's done with his movement.
I am.
So we'll give you
All
an
right, I'm
outline of
gonna
the board here.
check out how big this fleet is.
My hand is currently a gimbal.
Okay. I'm considering declaring war on both of you and taking that world for myself.
The
Because
Grays
this is
can
my last opportunity to make
the
lots of
Grays
points
can
for it.
steal a tech level.
Oh,
on your
it's
other side.
Your other side, I guess.
Yeah, when I'm on the other side.
Someone has that steel tech thing for sure.
Probably should have done that sooner.
All right.
See,
I'm gonna
I've been
have this
offering
ship
to like
fly
help you out
this way.
here. No.
And I'm going to have this stack is needing to split. I'm going to take a 4 out and put 1 back in and 3 single ships. The 3 single ships are then going to go over this way.
Destroy the death ray.
Take over the death ray.
So anybody that is just watching, we are playing Galactic era.
That should be a
And
good use of
This is
move
a
there.
4X that is
Where else do I need to move?
set, I think, in the normal universe because we have all the normal star systems.
1,
Sirius,
2, 3.
that's Yahoo's cousin.
This isn't
Pleiades.
good. I'm just gonna leave him back there.
Do you remember
because-
Yahoo Sirius? Young Einstein?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, movie from, I guess I'm older than you.
Yeah,
Anyway,
by some amount that we won't disclose.
1, 2, 3,
I age well.
4.
I'm like a fine wine, really.
I'm like a White Claw.
I'm like a wine. No, not a fine one, sir.
No, just
wine.
Some-
I'm like boxed wine, really.
Yeah.
White Zen.
aging. What's that? Flavor.
1,
What's
2, 3, 4.
I
5,
taste the
6,
same
since
today
it's
as I
got a
did
Nebula.
10 years ago.
that? Culture.
That's it.
What's that?
That's all I got.
All right. To move.
To move or not to move?
I do want to use one of my little peaky things on this because this has more tokens than the other one. Is my spirituality more?
Oh,
than yours
razzle
before I
frazzle.
look?
No.
Then I can't look. Yes, I can because this lets me look at anything.
Does that mean I can't declare
Regardless.
war either?
8.
Yeah, I can declare war because
I
you're trying
didn't
to do
say
my
that out
thing.
loud.
Yeah,
That was a
so
mistake.
that's the first thing is, Jordan, sir,
Sure.
I am declaring war on you.
Yes.
What? No, you're not.
Why not?
Dude, let's just read this card out loud to everyone. And you can only declare war to block the subjugation or conquest of a star with innocent population. When he puts out a circle disc that says, I am conquering that star, Josh, you can be like, no, dude, I'm declaring war on you.
I prefer to do it now,
You
but
cannot
I will-
because it will actually block him from being able to do that action because you guys will have an unresolved conflict there. He will make, which means that if you are going with this plan, Jordan, you should make sure you have somewhere else to conquer instead with that same action because you can rearrange which action you're doing it to. You just can't conquer that spot
why?
because you will block him when you declare war, and that will be the end of this round's
Well,
thing.
that's all we're trying to do anyways.
I've got a backup.
Okay.
Oh,
As long as you have
nice.
that's all I was telling you is make sure you have a backup.
Yeah.
You're up, Jordan, or Josh. Movement phase for you, no war.
Movement.
Robotics level 3. You can build ships at 3 population.
And I could teleport that population when I did spatial.
No, it's gotta be
I'm
that.
just not going to bother. Actually, I will bother. This one can go somewhere else. That'll work.
Go ahead. Why are we whispering on the stream?
We're whispering on a stream because we want to make sure you can hear us.
All right. You got any more movement to do?
I'm looking.
ASMR board game streaming is like the new.
No, I'm
craze.
I'm good on the movement, sir.
All right.
And I've taken away your backup plan.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a lot of incentive then to let you just ruin his entire phase of growth actions
Except for he can
just
steal
so that you can
technology,
declare
too.
war. Because then you'd have to switch alignment and try to conquer to get nothing.
Joe, I don't need your help.
Hey, Jordan can do what he wants. I'm just saying you probably shouldn't disincentivize him completely.
I've got technology you want.
You actually don't.
Oh, stop it. You want some spirituality.
No, I don't.
You want to trade without contact, and you want, I don't know, something else. Propulsion. I'll upgrade it. He started to look over. Wait a sec. Josh's skunky beer. What do you mean, Matt? Why am I skunky beer? I don't know how I take that. Oh, we're doing our actions. Sorry.
Let's try it for the stream.
For the stream.
For science.
Not for winning,
Obviously.
obviously. If I was winning, this would be a much different game.
I never got my advanced
Like I
fleet
would be
tactic.
yellow.
Give me my advanced fleet tactic. Thank you.
Getting points for combat or doubling the benefit? Doubling the benefit of bombarding worlds to flip them to yours when they're enemy. That's an interesting choice.
I don't know if it's going to work.
It will mean you'll have an extreme advantage at conquering Jordan's worlds.
Oh.
I actually think I'm going to add an extra action in here because I want to do that, but I also want to do that. I'm just going to do 2 more. I do have plenty of 5 worlds. I'm losing lots of points.
I'm confused why this token exists.
Just in case we do really well. The in-game scoring potentially can
Okay.
get huge.
I guess.
All right. I might need it, Jordan.
No, you.
All right, so how do we do here? We do have a change in turn order that was illegal.
Why? I want to go first.
That's the go last one.
That's not the one I want. I thought it flipped over when you were all the way in the last place.
That is a numerical value +1. This
No, I
is
thought that
numerical
3
value
went to
-1,
1.
which is why green means go first and red means go last.
I hate this.
They did a really good job on their iconography for that because the numerical value
But
changing
actually,
versus the order you
It
go
makes
feels like
no
an
sense
inverse.
to me whatsoever.
1 is lower than 2.
Joe,
does that make sense?
You can explain it to your blue
But
in the
that's
face.
why I like the red and the blue, or red and the green. Just look at those and not the plus and minus.
Steve's grandmother says hi.
Okay.
Hi, Grandma.
So
So-
Jordan executes everything first.
I gain 1 in robotics. I'm flipping, so I can get a point.
Oh yeah, that actually came right away.
Oh well, yeah. And I'm losing 3 points, furthering my lead to 46. To attempt to conquer this boy right here. Yes. Give me 2 discs.
So that wasn't the backup plan. Not letting Josh declare war just yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I just wanted that thing.
I knew what he
And
wanted.
I actually completed my A, so I have 16 tech levels.
Holy crap!
So my
You
immediate
sure
effect
do.
is, I and my trading partner can do an additional tech trade this round.
Nice.
So
If
are
you
trading
can,
twice, I can.
You'll go back to being good.
That's fine. Just in time.
Just in time. You did one evil thing, you got your thing, and now it's time to go back the other way. Alrighty. So I guess that means it's Josh's turn for his actions.
Oh, but I won't get the
Growth.
point for this.
Because you did all three of those.
Help me with the growth, Joe.
Yeah, you won't. You'll switch before the score. Help you with growth? Okay.
Yep.
That's fine.
You want to take over first. before
Yeah,
you grow.
it's that one. Right beside his home planet.
This?
Yes.
You aren't at war. You can't liberate that.
I thought we were at war. Why can't I declare
We're
war?
not at war.
Because he did not
Oh, I hate
go
this
for
game.
this one. You offered an option, and he's like, okay, and then didn't do it because there was nothing binding about that
Fine, I'll
agreement.
take my negative 3 points and get nothing. I got it. And
Do you
then
really
I'm
have
doing
nowhere else?
ships and growth.
Yeah, you don't.
Ships and growth.
Okay, ships and growth. So let's do the growth first because it might increase your ship value. This one is 3 away from other worlds, which is actually incredibly annoying. I didn't think about that because I don't have enough ships to conquer it now.
Okay, keep going.
This one is 3 away. It grows as well. This one is 3 away. It grows as well. And then that one's too close, too close, too close. Everything else is at its maximum. So then you get your genetics 2 bonuses and put them out where you wish. 1 per place.
What happens at 6? Isn't there something that happens at 6? Right here.
6, you get 2 tech.
Oh,
levels
actually,
when
Josh,
you
there's
take it.
one small thing that's about to happen here that's different. Is in response to you attempting to grow on this star, I am declaring war on you because I have hostile ships there. And I was like, why would I have not been able to block that? Because I can now do a blocking action.
Hey, Joe, you can't do a blocking action. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's right.
Darn
it. And now
Okay.
I declared war for no reason. All right, you're back at war with me, though.
Okay, so
And not with me.
6. What does 6 do?
If you conquer somebody else's or liberate someone else's world that has a homeworld disk or 6 or more, you get to take 2 techs that they're higher than you at. When you conquer another civilization, you gain some of their technology.
Is there any reason for me to put something up to 6 then?
It would strongly make me destroy the heck out of it.
Right, but no, for me.
That's what I'm saying. It would strongly make me destroy the heck out of it. You should not.
That's what I was.
And the fact that you cannot be blocked on your growths is actually really aggravating because that's 2 conquers I can't do.
Okay.
And it's worse than that because
Are
I
green and yellow at war. We
lose
are now at war because Joe
6
declared
points.
war on me. Because if they are, those stars cannot grow.
but
However,
I
I cannot be blocked. And yes, you are correct that I am correct.
and that means I have 2 conquer actions, and my fleets currently can do this one.
Matt, we want war.
Hi. So I get this thingy. That appears to be the only conquer I'm going to get to do because my other 2 I prepared. Josh went before me in turn order. I really should have went up in turn order, but I was trying to be protective and get my military up. So I got my military up. Now I build ships. I build 9 ships.
Oh, I never got my
plus-
ships.
Yeah, we need to do Josh's ships too. You do all your ships before.
How many do I get?
You get a
7.
total of 7
Plus
plus 1, and I don't think you're on any of the belts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay.
And I can't block you from putting them there.
Why? Why?
I'm a little uncertain of that too, actually, Jordan. Because
'Cause I
that's
find
not going to end very well.
Because I find it truly entertaining. And I will over here because I'm at war with him. Very good.
Okay. That's completely done with yours. So back to mine.
We are not done with mine
Why not? We did your
because
growth, we did your ship.
we have never done my Death Star, and it's my movement.
It is not your movement.
I thought it was my movement.
Josh, this is a growth phase. Move in combat, then growth, then trade, then
Well, we
score.
still didn't do my Death Star.
But then you weren't at war.
You
During
declared war on
movement.
yours, didn't you?
I declared war during growth,
Oh,
Josh.
okay.
And messed up doing it, but that's only because you were really awesome on spirituality, and that's way more powerful than I thought it was. But that works out well for screwing me. All right, ships. I get 9 plus, looks like 1. Do I have any other ones out there on
Who did everything
these
correct?
little special
Please
things?
say I did
That
everything
one's
correct,
you.
Magent. That would be great.
Okay, so I'm getting 10 more ships.
Does that also mean that I can use the Death Star on Magent? Please say yes.
It does. Your next movement, you
No,
get to
no,
use...
now. Ow.
No, later. Later, Josh.
I want to use the Death
Hold it.
Star, Magent.
There are 5 ships over here.
We are both correct. I don't know what that means.
It means I'm correct, and what you're saying that's silly, that you know is silly because you know it's silly.
But I'm correcter.
So 3, and then
No,
2
wait until your
more
movement.
ships.
Razzle frazzle.
And then I'm going to put these 2 ships probably out into this zone. That seems fine. Okay. I did lose all my points for that, all my stuff. End of the round scoring. I get a point. I get a second point for being at war. Josh gets a point because he's at war. That is the end of the evil era. So now we're to the point where everyone...
Well, I do get a point for being a bad boy, correct?
No.
Oh, yeah,
No,
because
no.
you did not switch. You did...
I didn't trade.
Trade. Trade happens now. Josh, we don't want to trade with you. Are you good with that?
Are you trading with me?
I want the point.
And then you also get the point because you were evil
Why
at
are
the
you
end of
not
that
trading
round.
with me? I'm so nice to you, always.
You don't have anything to offer me.
I have a crap ton of spirituality.
Actually, I don't have anything to offer you.
You have, yeah, oh, you don't? I thought you had propulsion. I don't want your...
I'm not doing it.
I don't
Okay,
want that.
so Josh, have you finished your objective by chance?
Maybe the secondary.
I
don't
think
know
you
how they
actually... Oh, no, you don't have 10. So this is still in your hand. I have never seen it, even though you showed it to me.
I didn't...
Would you like to draw your second one now, or would you like to draw a card from the deck and have your second option know what you're aiming for, but you'll never get to swap them out? Unless you increase this tech, because this tech will actually let you swap them out now that it's at max.
Oh, I can keep
So you
increasing
either
it?
swap for this, or you just draw this.
Well, what's the secondary on this?
But the benefit of really good for you.
Right?
Yeah.
How
So
many
I
points
would
is
just
that?
take a second one. It's at minimum of 6. So your secondary end of game stuff's looking solid. Okay.
I have a solid secondary end of game, and another solid secondary end of game.
Because he's done a lot of
I don't know
spirituality.
what my end of game is, but we'll find out later.
The table is towards the back here, and they're labeled as domination cards. I'm also going to need to look up mine, but that's fine. Where are we? We are in movement with Jordan. I'll find that for you for when you're done.
I need to create some. No, I did. I don't need to create some fleets, so I'm moving. There's not really like a whole lot left. I'm not at war with anybody.
I tried. You wouldn't do it.
No, I decided to.
Be bad
troll.
for one turn, then swap. It's okay though. We all got trolled on that, except for Jordan because he picked well.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure where to move to, really. Everything's pretty much already, like, taken care of.
Blue can declare war if he wants to. How does Blue
Yeah,
declare war?
He's SDS. He can declare war at any time
No.
that he feels like for any reason.
I thought Gray could never declare war.
Oh, I can now.
Oh,
He's flipped.
very good. Thank you, Magent.
So anytime I want, yeah?
So like Since it's your movement,
During
you
your
could
movement.
declare war and immediately blow Josh out of this spot.
Yeah.
As long as you kill his, actually, you need to be a little careful because Josh can bring his ships back and try to attack you out of there. But if you've controlled that system, you'll be able to take over whatever that spot is.
Yeah. Well, then let's do that. Wartime.
All right, Josh, you're at war with everyone.
Yay.
Congratulations, including Space Gandhi. How do you feel about that?
Do the rest of your movements before combat happens. Anything else you want to do, but you've already got a sizable fleet in that spot.
Yeah.
Other thing that I feel obliged to tell you is if Josh can get enough ships to here, he can liberate that and claim all of that population for himself. It's a lot of ships to get there since it has a defense grid, but I feel obliged to mention that.
He can liberate. Okay.
When he has enough ships,
He
needs a lot. It's 5 plus 8 plus 1. It's 14 ships. I don't know that he has that.
I guess.
But I feel obliged to mention it.
14 ships or 14 power?
Ships, not power. Combat power is ship versus ship only. To actually take over a world, you just need enough things to bombard the entire population into a submission. Ooh, another combat's going to happen there.
Potentially.
Now that you're at war with him, it does seem like a decent idea.
Yeah, I'm not at war with you, so I don't really.
You don't
Can't.
care about my stuff particularly.
I could be at war with you, though, right?
You could. You're SDS. You can just be like, screw it, Joe. Let's do this.
Screw it, Joe. Let's do this.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. No. You know what? Joe, I'm sorry. I take back what I said.
I was going to say, you want to give me free reign to go crazy?
You're actually an all right guy. All right, then I'm done.
Okay.
Obviously don't know.
Josh, it's your turn. For,
Well,
oh, no,
for
combat.
combat. Right.
So you get to choose. Which one resolves first?
This one.
Okay, so reveal your fleets. Since he has a D fleet, he definitely can't wait 1 second before you reveal. Josh actually has higher spirituality than you. Josh, would you just like to retreat off of that planet with your 1D ship that we're quite sure is a 1D ship?
Yes.
Versus his +2 per ship and at least 2 tokens.
Yes, I would.
Where would you like to retreat to? You can retreat
towards the blue planet.
onto his homeworld?
No. Towards this one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Homeworld's going to get me more points, huh?
If you can somehow conquer his homeworld with 1 ship, absolutely. But it'll take 7 ships to do that.
But I don't have to do it immediately. Because there's no ships there.
Just by the end of the game, which we have this in 1 more round.
Yeah, put me on this homeworld. Let's rock and roll. Let's see how this works.
He has no
out.
hostile ships, so nothing blocks you from retreating to there.
And now he's blocked on this homeworld, right?
The homeworld can't be blocked. It doesn't really do anything because it's just this disc.
Was I
Nothing
supposed to start at
gets
robotics?
set back like
Oh,
this.
I did. I just started at robotics level 2. Okay. And then combat here, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Josh, your higher spirituality, would you like to just run away?
Yes, I'd like to run away onto his planet.
That'll work. That's actually twice he's just retreated onto worlds. But now's the really cool part. Josh, it's your turn. Because he goes after you, which is tactically better. Now that he knows exactly where all your fleets are, he can bring reinforcements and jump on you all at once to actually fight. There's a strong advantage to being last. However, Josh, just know that if you stay ship to ship with me in any of these places, we will be fighting at the end of your movement. My ships are all double what your ships are. So both of those combats you're currently losing.
Yeah, but you can't take the worlds. You don't have enough
But
to take
we
the worlds, right?
fight, then you won't be there to take it, and I will be able to have my movement after you because that's even more tactically awesome. And then don't forget I've got all these extra ships that aren't folded into anything yet.
I don't know if I can do anything. Really. No, I can't do anything. I'm just going to stay. We're at the end of the game. Let's just get this battled out.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
So you lose.
The homeworld can be blocked, but the owner has the option to relocate it.
Oh, yeah. By you being here and you're at war, he has the ability to teleport this to there, which actually I think was one of his objectives.
Yeah, I mean,
take the bonus 6 ships for having relocated. He would just leave one thing behind.
one
disc in that
Okay.
when you force or voluntarily relocate your thing.
Would you like to relocate?
I sure would.
Bye.
Okay. And then put out one population where you came from. And you can use your emergency reserve to put out 6 ships on that.
Yeah, why not?
6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By the way, Josh, you appear to have 2 less stars than every other player.
Okay.
So if I conquer one of your stars, you will be able to use your emergency reserve to put out 6 ships.
Cool.
Just know that. Reserve gone for you.
Yes.
I'm probably never going to get to use mine. All right, so Josh and I fight. You lose. I get to destroy however many of your ships I want, but I lose half as many as well. I think I want all of these ships to go away. Do I want all of the other ones?
You can only evacuate your home star during your growth phase.
So you're going to lose 3. I'm going to lose
you.
2.
Hmm.
Okay,
I don't
so
know what
that
that
evacuation hasn't happened just yet, but
Pretend like
nothing's going to
next turn.
change by the time we get to that growth phase. These 3 are also going to die. And I lose 2 of mine, which is half rounded up. But I need to get rid of Josh's control in the region. That's all the combat for that. So my turn. These 5 ships are going to march their way this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Versus 6. I would like 1 more over there. There's actually no reason for me not to march all of these over there. So there's a reason for me to march 1 there and the rest of them there. So that even if you grow a whole bunch unexpectedly, I still have enough people. Over here, I need to split off and or take my fleet marker with me. I'm just going to take my fleet marker with me. Both just as good to me. So I'm going to take all of these over there. I'm going to leave this 1 ship here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get on to more asteroid. I have 1 ship left behind there. It just makes it harder for you to conquer my stuff if I leave ships behind. I can't. You don't freely move into them. I want 1 of these ships to break off and go 1, 2, 3, 4 that direction. I can actually replace that with a ship. So I can also replace this with a ship since I have enough now. This one has a ship. Okay.
So for anybody that's just now watching, we are in round
All of my move is done. 7 of 8.
7 of 8 of Galactic Era, a game that
No
will go
combat.
to Kickstarter on Monday.
Done.
We are playing Josh, Joe, and Jordan, the 3 J's of Galactic domination, apparently. And we are currently doing our picks for the round to do whatever we're going to do. I'm done. Did that. Done did that. And we're just waiting on Jordan. Would you like to take a third one, Jordan?
No.
Take some negative points.
No.
Dude,
Already
come
did.
on. Take some
Already
eggs.
did.
Take some eggs. So
Don't need to. Right now.
that is the extent of what
Hopefully
we're
not
doing.
much. Okay. We're all good. Reveal. Any turn order adjustment or alignment change. No alignment, no turn order. So everything stays the same. Starting with Jordan, you can research your military, which you just did, which gives you 1 more bonus fleet thingy. Bonus points for combat or bonus abilities in combat. That is really the debate he has to do now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how.
Michael Leclerc, welcome. We are playing Galactic Era, going live on Kickstarter on Monday.
Let's try that.
Plus 3 points when your assault fleet
We're
kills,
round 7 of 8.
wins a fight.
And that's only when I'm at
retreats
war.
don't
Joe
count for
has
record.
currently
Right.
populated the heck out of everything.
And I'm making ships. So.
Blue has to remove the blue population where his home star is. You don't leave any population, apparently.
Voluntary evacuation, you leave one.
All I'm telling you is what Magin said.
Well, let's look up voluntary
Blue
evacuation.
has to remove the blue population disk where his home star is.
If a population loses his home,
It's
that's
involuntary.
voluntary. There are hostile ships of a hex in the player's home star. He may voluntarily evacuate during his growth phase. This works in the same manner. He places one population disk where his home star previously was. The player must have a star where he can evacuate to, which is his other largest. I
He is
100% can read. There is one population disk where his home star was, because it still gives
He
Josh
says
an
it's-
incentive
he says
to
it-
attack him there, even
Where?
though it's much weaker.
Where his new home star is what he's saying.
What's that?
Something about new home star.
He doesn't get the 5 population that was already there. It's now a 6. It grew 1 is essentially what happened. Where his new home star is. Okay, so this was a population 5. Now it's a population 6 disk, and all of those other little disks come back. Do you still want to evacuate?
What do you mean?
So what he's saying
All of
is
those
we
come
don't
back?
do 6 plus 5. Your homeworld didn't just go there. The one person went there, and now it's, quote, your homeworld.
Oh, sure. We'll keep it just for the sake of.
Because that'll take
Continuity.
actually a lot of discs off your population track. If you leave this 6 out here and that 5 there, you get the benefit of all those population discs being placed for
Yeah.
in-game scoring and for current benefits like extra actions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess let's move it back.
And then there's no 1 left. I see. The new star loses down to 6.
Okay.
Or up to 6 maximum. If it was over, then it just replaces 6 of them with that.
Actually, I dropped 3. I'm gonna conquer here.
Okay. And what bonus did we have? I never even bothered to look at it because it was just not going to happen for me. 1 robotics. Solid, actually.
I'll take it.
Especially since you're about to do shipbuilding.
I'll take it.
So you get 2 out there since that was a primitive roll. 2 discs.
Right. And why did I do this? I can't remember. These ships need.
Josh, did you ever death ray me during your movement?
I have not. I'd like to death ray you.
You should death ray me and then we
Death
work on
ray!
anything.
So because of this, I don't
Negative
actually.
Did you want to kill one of my population discs here, or did you want to kill one of the ships that ultimately was wrapped up into that fleet?
More than 1.
No, just 1.
Oh.
So because I
Um,
didn't evacuate my homeworld, I don't get those
Do your
6
population.
ships.
Okay.
Correct. Is that right?
Correct. Those 6 ships never came out because we did not use the bonus. That never happened.
Okay, but I am making ships. I'm making 12. So I don't know if this will change what you want to do. And I can put these on a 4 or
4
higher.
or higher stack. Your thing just went high enough, so it's now 3 or higher because your
True.
tech is better.
True.
You're better at building.
Where do we want to go? Probably down here, actually.
Shore up the home. Well, you can put them directly in your home base. No, you can't because he's got that blocked.
Yeah.
And you can still be blocked.
Yep.
Okay. My turn? No, Josh's turn.
I'm upgrading robotics. Doing my growth. What do I grow?
So you're going to grow.
Here? No.
Let's see here. What is below its limit? This is 1, 2, 3 away. That's at its limit. At its limit. Everything's at its limit, so you're putting out 2 discs. Limit 1 per world. And I do not recommend them on the 2 that are going to be conquered because those stacks are way larger than necessary to conquer you. Put them into your permanent footholds. Okay. Just because you want to lose those points for reasons.
Oh, Joe.
Okay. I mean, they all die. They're all going to go back to your track.
Oh, Joe.
Okay, whatever. There's no reason to, but it's yours. Ships.
Yeah, ships. I have 3 plus 7, 10, correct? So
I think I see where this is going. Because there will now be ships in my way.
can I have a 10?
And I
please?
didn't increase my turn order because I didn't think it mattered.
Well, you're making ships, not fleets, right?
But it doesn't matter. The ships are going to block me from conquering.
Oh, okay.
Right?
And
I think that's what he's saying because that's the only reason he would grow those spots. That was the goofy thing I asked earlier was this is the only way if you can't be blocked that you can get ships in a hostile place that was already had its ships wiped out, which is really goofy because then it's, quote, blocking. And it's really hard to get blocking ships out at the last second.
oh, I have the wrong ones out. That sucks. Where's my other one? I only have. There's 1, 2. Where's the? Oh, there's
my
the.
corner.
Very good.
What are you doing?
I don't know that I can do this because I don't have anything that I can add to it. I guess I can just
I
leave
don't know
it
what
there.
you're saying. The ship and the fleet stays here. That marker cannot possibly.
Oh, I can't add to it. Gotcha. Okay.
You must only deploy
Very good.
ships.
I'm good.
So how many did you put out? Put out 10 ships there? Okay. Was that your max? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well, that's going to definitely protect that one. You're done?
I am.
My turn. Well, one of my attack stars is now useless, but my other attack star is still fine because I have 7, 8 ships here, and the population is 5.
Do me a favor, Joe.
Mhm.
Look up the term ascends.
I know exactly what it means. Your population is still points.
That's what I thought.
It never goes back to your track when it dies.
That's what I thought.
So you didn't care where it was. I mean, on the board seemed better than not on the board.
Right.
So you lose 5 population.
Oh, you know what I should have
I
done?
put out 3
I should have put it on that
population,
one to encourage him to attack that too.
because then you get lots of tech from it. All right, and then
You conquer someone's homeworld, you get the tech bonus.
the only reason
2.
I got 3 population here is because my Galactic Empire keeps 3 population
He says
conquering
it-
star.
He says it needs a fleet marker.
What needs a fleet marker? That what? Only because you're supposed to use 10 of these little things. It does not have a fleet marker because you have not done a create swap fleet since building them. You built them in growth phase.
We're just
Your
using
next
that as...
your next move in combat will make a fleet marker on it. It's just a lot easier to put a 10 on the board face up than it is to have a hidden fleet marker with 10 of these little sticks in my spot with all that stuff. So there is no fleet yet. On your next movement phase, it will become a fleet because it is a world you control still. So I've conquered
You
this
can
one.
create fleets when building ships.
Okay,
Was his response.
then I missed that. So put a fleet marker on it then.
Same one that was up there.
This one? Okay. And we'll just pretend we can't see that 10. We
It
all
doesn't
know what
matter.
it
I
is.
only put 1 chip out and I had 10. I mean,
I think I'm going to remember.
wait. I want to be sneaky.
And put all of your zeros.
And the 10.
Okay.
And Joe now has no idea.
Now it looks really
Not until he makes
scary.
change and splits things up and moves. Okay. I do still lose 3 points for preparing a growth action. I don't think I did that.
He's got -1 now.
Ships. Now I build ships. And I build 9 plus 1, 2, 3. So I build 12 more ships. I'm going to take several 5s, several 1s, split them up how I choose. I'm going to deploy. That population isn't 4 anymore. I can't deploy there, Josh. That's annoying.
Sorry. I do feel really bad.
I'm just going to. These are all, quote, in the D fleet right now, but they're going to get split up in the next movement phase. Yeah. That's all I need to do.
We're good?
Sure.
Rock and roll. Let's move.
End of the round, everyone who is STO, which is Josh, gains 1 point.
Can we trade?
There is trade right before that, yes.
Would you like to trade?
I want a spirituality.
Which will then end up getting you a point,
Yes. And I can give you military.
That's all you can give me.
I can give you robotics.
He can give you robotics, which
Huh.
allows you to
I have 3.
gained 1.
Or I'm at level 4.
He gained robotics from his advanced world, whatever it's called, ancient technology bonus.
Okay.
We can trade both, right? Isn't there something that let's yes, this round. Oh no, that was
The last time.
that was last time.
Yeah. Okay.
I had that in my head
Take
still.
it.
Which one?
Your spirituality.
It's the only one you could give
For
him.
robotics? Okay.
Yeah. Solid. I'm not trading.
Why not, Joe?
I don't want to. It can only hurt me. You gain 1 point for being STO. Now, everyone who increased technology, that's something that no one else did, which looks like it was both of you, because you increased your. What did you increase? Did you do a tech?
I did robotics.
And
That's from research specifically.
I think
correct?
it's specifically from research because it's got that thing. So each of you get 4 points. Very, very solid. And now we move into the final round, starting with Jordan.
We are now in the final round of Galactic Era. This has been Maple Gamers playing live with a couple of technical glitches at the beginning. We seem to have been pretty stable at the end. And we are currently going to be playing a movement and then a growth and then maybe a... When does it end immediately after growth?
Trade and score still.
Trade and score. And at this point in time, Joe immediately has 60 points. Josh has got 31 and Jordan has got 31. So without much change here, it looks like Joe's going to win this, mostly on population. There's going to be some bonus points at the end. I'm going to get some of them for spirituality. Joe is going to get a little bit for propulsion.
Oh no, this is
Oh,
already
you
scored.
already did it.
This is already scored. I have 1 secret card left that'll do something.
And Jordan has some
one
stuff.
secret card that'll
And
do
and
something.
I didn't make mine secret. Whatever.
There will also be this that'll be giving me another 20. And then this that'll be based on how many ships everyone has in the sectors. So we want to have the most ships in a single sector at the end of the game.
the most ships in a single
In a cluster.
sector.
In one of these cluster boards, whoever has the most ships gets a 4-point bonus. We'll reveal all the ship markers in those zones.
Okay.
So
This is going to be probably pretty tight. No, it's not.
no, it's not.
I'm abandoning. Abandoned.
I don't know if you've seen these markers and the ability to build another like 14 ships.
Very well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang.
So once we get done here, I'm going to have Joe score it out and he can send the scores to chat. And if you guys have any questions, obviously get in touch here on the Discord channel, or you can get in touch with Magent directly on Discord. He's on the Discord channel right now, Mageant. This does go live to Kickstarter on Monday,
Sure.
and
Why not?
is going to
Couldn't quite make it.
Yeah, but it's in that.
should all
sector.
things
It
be
is,
equal.
and that looks like
It looks like it should do
relatively
pretty
easy
well.
sector.
The game plays well, and there's some hiccups as far as rules for me, but that's always the case.
So combat here.
He's combating me.
Yes, I am.
He's of a combative nature.
Are you going to run away with spirituality?
Um,
Like,
I
you're
can,
going to roll
I
over
can
and
still
die?
correct.
What?
We are still technically at war, even though I flipped over. So
Oh, that's interesting.
We're already at war.
I can't
the,
declare.
The peace only happens when you two both agree to it.
yeah.
So I
we're still
suppose
at
you
war.
actually are still at
I
war.
think we are.
That's
This
the
only
only
says I
STO
can't.
war.
This says I can't declare.
I will
but-
run away to your other planets.
That
That's
is-
right there.
That is funny, but yeah,
I'll do the
you're
same
still
thing I
at
did
war.
before.
And then
Because it's
No combat remaining, so Josh's turn to do all of his
Here
movement
too.
things. Oh, Josh, would you like to just run away from that one to his planet again?
Yes.
Wow.
He doesn't want to let you get one of those fleets was bonus points for you to win a fight.
Yeah, it's also like
You've invested in this military track, and we've gone the whole time with
just run away.
2 fights.
Just run away.
Run away! Run away!
Speaking of 2 fights, Josh, it's your turn. And it looks like some fighting might happen.
For movement, correct?
For movement, yes.
Okay, so first thing I want to... Oh, no, that's the planet thing. Krampus.
You have a planetary death ray that you can use at some point during this phase.
Oh, cool. I'll use it on your ship.
Okay.
But I don't think I get to use it every turn. I think it goes away after the first time, doesn't it?
No, every movement.
Oh, yeah?
As long as you control that world, you can planetary death ray with me. So one of my ships in that fleet is dead before combat, which is nice.
And I'll just attack.
And you're going to leave them there. Anything else you want to move, rearrange, because this is your last opportunity to do that before
Does
combat.
using a planetary death ray count as attack?
No. A planetary death ray, during your movement, you just straight up,
Okay.
a thing ceases to exist.
Okay.
That is all it does. And you apparently are indeed at peace.
2 light players can never be at war with each other.
Because I was apparently when you go back, when you switched alignment back forcibly, it automatically made you be at peace with any other STO.
All right. So you did not retreat, and you did not retreat because I did not attack you.
Yep, never happened. You can still move, but it never happened.
That was horrible. I wanted... Razzle frazzle!
We, on the other hand, unless you would like to have a peaceful day, I'd be okay with peace, but we need it before the death ray.
So I'll go over here, just add to it.
Okay.
And I'll go. I can't do anything.
Not particularly over there.
No, I can't do anything. I'm done.
All right.
Let's attack.
So, did you want to fold them into a single fleet marker? You're on a world right now, so you can combine your fleets and disband one to try to get the benefit that you're most interested in.
And if I'm doing that, I should probably do the assault because I'm attacking, right?
Either the assault or the counter assault. Depends on what your, like, the tic-tac-toe nature of it.
I'll do the assault. I assume that you didn't put the counter assault on the planet you're trying to take over.
I actually did put my counter assault there, which is +4 per ship of mine.
I'm dead.
So,
Good night.
I think, given the number of ships Jordan has, that I will allow all of your ships to die. And I'm going to lose half of that many. So let's figure out how many this was. I bet it's 10. Oh, there's another one in there. Yep, there were 11. And then here are all of your little 0 markers. So that means I need to lose 6 ships. So here's a 1 and a 5. And for Jordan's reference, that means my fleet has 3 left in it.
Yeah,
The C never loses in the tic-tac-toe was the only reason I did the C.
Mm-hmm.
It can never be a bad thing. There's only tick and tack. There's no toe. This isn't tic-tac-toe. Rock, paper, scissors. That's the mechanic I'm trying to say.
There's
The
no
one
toe.
beats another, beats another, beats
it's
another.
more like
No.
rock, paper, bigger rock.
Yeah, tick beats tack, which beats toe, which beats tick.
Hey, if I had a tick on my toe, I'd be pretty unhappy too. All right,
Especially
this is
except
now
on the
my
tack.
movement.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I have a ton of ships in there. I have a ton of things that I like where they are. I'd like this one to come over here. And I'm going to go ahead and use mine right now. It shouldn't matter, but I gain 1 point per ship I have in an asteroid field. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 asteroid fields. So that card's going to put me up to 3. I'm in the positive points. Yay.
Yay, it's a thing.
It's a thing. I did it. That should be all the movement I care about, question mark? Because I don't think I'm going to conquer anything with my 0 population discs to place. I could rearrange my population disc, but I have much less incentive other than to hurt you guys. I don't know what your in-game bonuses are, so I'm just going to roll with it. Okay. Now, growth phase.
How does tech score in any particular way?
Does tech score in a particular way?
My game's over, man.
There is no scoring points for the tech,
Like the levels
except for whoever increases a tech that no one else increased gets 4 points this round. But the in-game tech has no value.
So that is going to be a thing.
That can be a thing.
Pick the one.
Pick the right one that no one else picked. It's the, what is he going to do? Track.
All right. So good.
One
oops.
One thing.
Yeah, I can't do anything else. There's
Okay.
really nothing else I can do. I can't do a star.
Did you do this? Must be growth and tech, man. Do growth. It'll get some more discs out for sure. Cool. So you're doing tech and growth as well, and you're doing military. So I canceled you.
I did not cancel myself, however.
Well, either one of us could have easily done spirituality because he couldn't do it.
Yeah, I was thinking.
But I thought that you would choose it as a result, and the military doesn't matter anymore. So starting
why I did
with
propulsion.
Jordan. Jordan gets a military and grows some stuff.
I'm not growing very much.
Is anything actually gaining naturally?
Yes.
Yep, that one is.
And that's it.
That appears to be the only natural growth.
get my
Then
two.
plus 2 bonus discs, just two different places, doesn't really particularly matter.
Oh God.
Nice rolling pieces. And then
Runaway population.
Josh is also going to do the same thing. Get your propulsion, which you did. Then put out your natural growth, I think is still halted, right?
Sure.
So 2 normal discs split to 2 different places. All right. And then mine, I increase my military, which is going to end up being a pointless action. And I make a crap ton of ships because I have 9 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, was it, or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 asteroid belts, so I'm putting out 13 more ships. And the only possible place where I can deploy ships and need more is in this center sector, just to make sure I get that 4-point bonus. And now we trade tech. Do you guys want to do any tech trading?
It doesn't do anything, does it?
Not really, no.
No.
You have that option. Score. All right. STO players both gain 1 point. The person who picked a tech no one else did gets 4 points. That's how 4 points looks. I can count. I promise. Either of you score your cards now. So Josh's is either if he did not score for alignment, he could gain 4 points, or he can gain equal to his spirituality. So he's going to gain 6 points for that one because he has a maxed out spirituality. His second one is 2 points per ship homeworld of other player that he has on another player's homeworld. I think that's what diplomatic is.
Oh, cool. I have one.
Or 6 points for spirituality.
I have that too.
Oh, per other home star end of story. So it could have been up to 4 points if you'd been on both our home worlds, but it's just going to be the 6.
And then 34 points.
So 16 to 22.
Plus 34.
34. And that puts us up to 54, 56. 56 for Josh.
Okay, so Joe is working on scoring. I'm
And-
working on cleaning up green because as soon
That's
as the
population
stream's
track.
over, I have to rock and roll.
Jordan rocked one of those. I got the other one.
Yeah.
Most ships in a sector. We need to reveal these ships and find out because I think Jordan took that one.
I might have snuck in there.
You did because that's a 1 shipper.
Yeah.
And then over here, I assume you've got it still locked because that's a 1 ship. Yeah, that's definitely. Okay. So
I do have 2 other
that's
ships.
all of Josh's scoring. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He's right. He did have 2 other ships.
Mhm.
So did I, technically. Jordan's scoring. We have population track,
36.
which
36.
is 36. And then what about your in-game card?
I think that so. This is either.
Oh, I never got my extra 6
Either for your military
your
tech.
card?
for
what?
this.
You never got your ships, yeah. Because I did conquer one of your worlds. So you would have had 6 more ships. Put them in the middle just in case it matters.
No, I'm putting them over here because it does matter to me.
He's
I've
right.
got 8.
It doesn't tell me where he has to put it. So he would have 9 ships to your 6 plus 1. So he is going to get 4 more points. Sorry, Jordan.
Oh.
And Jordan
He
goes
snuck that
backwards
one
for him.
by. He hasn't scored that yet.
Okay.
So what was the name of that card? Military. The military.
Okay.
Domination
Are we done
card.
over here?
I think so. Why did you get your 6?
This. Because he took over one of my stars.
It's 2 points per sector. You're the only person with a fleet marker, specifically fleet marker. That's literally
1.
nowhere. Because
he had
Josh
1.
has a fleet marker,
Okay, so I'm
but
taking the
or
5.
military. You take your 5. Definitely that one. Then the discovery. You discovered the most barren, insurmountable things. So you got 10 points there. You do not have the 4 there. I'm quite positive I nailed this one. Would we like to count?
No. No, I don't want to know the number, Joe.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
And then
disgusting.
my number, I gain 60. So here is my plus 50 token and go up 10. So from 3 to 13. I have 2 of the most discoveries for the primitives and the allieds, since I did all the allieds and then switched. So that's another 20 from 13 to 33. And then I have no cards left, but I do have the most ships in 2 of these sectors. Actually, oh no, we already did that one. Yeah, he got 2 of these sectors, so I get 8 more. And 8 and 3 is 1. No additional scoring for me, which means that I did not quite crack the need for that 100 marker. Instead, it was just 91.
91 to 60 to 51. That is yellow with 91 and green with 60 and blue with a measly 51.
In your defense, I've played it the most and was the one that was teaching and knowing how things were going to fit together. Your next play of this will be much more competitive with me, and people will not be stuck in this. Oh, we're all
the biggest
so
thing
nice
is
that Joe's running away with it, but I'm not even evil when I can't attack them. And Josh is like, oh wait, I literally cannot declare war on you to even try to take over your stuff because you have to be evil where I'm at. And I was just choosing never to do that.
I realized last night that the population was such a huge thing in this game and completely, guess I was tired, forgot.
Yeah, these
extra
jumps.
My points would have been 26 points difference. That wouldn't have taken me to the win, I don't think. That would have taken me to from 10 to no, it would have. No, 26. So it had taken me to 86. Yeah, so we would have been 5 points difference had I been able to get my population all the way up. And I really should have gotten my population up. I just was not paying attention to it. Because I had the most initial planets, I think.
My special, the Galactic Confederation starting out, that every time I do a gain star, I get a free ally. As long as I could find myself a barren world and an ally world, or 2 ally worlds I did once, 1 star action became 2 bonuses for me. And then my growth actions worked on all of those. And then as soon as I was done with all the allied worlds, using that early spirituality I invested in to find out where they were, flipped over to STS and started conquering all the primitives and being able to make war with the other players only when I saw fit. That is a very powerful combination. Oops.
So this has been Galactic era on Meeple Gamers Live with a couple technical hiccups. thank you for anybody who has made it through the, I guess, 2.5 hours of it being more or less correct.
I'm going to let you dump in there. It'll be more accurate.
And Galactic Era goes to Kickstarter on Monday. I don't know the exact hour right now. If Magin's still listening in, he can tell us generally if he wants to tell everybody what hour, if he feels like. If not, then you're looking at this on Monday, and deciding whether or not this is something you want to back. Insofar as 4X, there's a whole lot more of the exploitation
It's exactly what you want a good 4X to be, where the exploration is so critical to the early game. You must explore early in order to know where to conquer and start exploiting.
It is
But
10 a.m.
The
Eastern on
runaway
Monday,
is all
ladies
about
and
the
gentlemen.
exploit, or being able to attack each other and conquer and exterminate. You
And
pick one of the two.
my phone couldn't have died at a better time for one of the streams. It is gone. Facebook, out.
Sorry, Facebook.
So thank you all for joining in. And if you have any questions, please direct them to Magent, Mageant, here on Discord. And once the Kickstarter goes live, show your support by backing. I'm sure him and his team will be very excited to have your support. Thanks so much, guys.
Okay, gotta find out where all the bags that are already started are. All right, these are for the world